Oi, oi, sinner to winner here, to the bang, there he is, Cristo, some people's higher power, Yeshua. That's what we're going to talk about today, the solution. Why is the solution in 12-step programs God? You know, they use the word God, and then they talk about in the literature a relationship with a higher power, cultivating, seeking. Why is this the answer? So I'd like to explain it from my point of view today, give you a little bit of strength, hope, and experience from me. Jazz. Sinner to winner. Yeehaw, it is. It's not religion. You know, don't forget, they called Jesus a rabbi, but at the time there wasn't such thing as Christianity. There was the Jewish faith, there was the Old Testament. But he was just bringing this way of life that perhaps he'd cultivated from Egypt, India, his travels, what he'd learned. And, you know, he would often go off for long periods to pray. Some people might call it meditate. We had a comment the other day from Charles Jackson talking about the importance of meditation. And I said, well, perhaps that's what Jesus called prayer. You know, he would go off, have long periods where he would just, you know, have that quiet time and relate to that inner voice. And people like, you know, I'm trying to think now, there's writers that'll call it the goddess. I forget what the writer is now, but Stephen Pressfield, he calls it his relationship with the goddess. Footballers, sportsmen might call it being in flow. You know, you're in flow, you're in contact with that higher power. So yeah, I think it's important. But why is it important to addicts? Like, why is that the answer, right? It's so funny, right? Because step one, we admit we're powerless over whatever it is. So if you're a professional right now, I don't know, you've got a really bad cocaine habit, you've got a really bad prostitute habit, you've got a really bad gambling addiction, you've got a really bad drinking issue, you've got a really bad eating issue, but there's a lot of areas in your life that you're doing well at. Maybe you're functioning, maybe you're a high level professional, maybe you've got a family, you've created wealth, but there's these areas that you just haven't, you've got no control over. Well, step one's all about getting humble. I'll give you that straight away. It's the chopping away of that ego. And for every program, the next thing is going to a relationship with a higher power. Why is that? Why do we have to do that? Well, my take on it is this. The opposite of addiction is connection, okay? So you've got to get connected with something greater than yourself. And from that, you are going to get accountability. Accountability with a way that you live your life, the choices that you make, the activities that you undertake, the cakes that you bake. Sorry, I've just started becoming a poet there. I couldn't resist it. But that's what we've got to do. We have to give it away. We have to stop running the show. We are not God. You're not God, okay? There is something greater at work here, and that must become the purpose. That must become the most important thing in your life. And it's not that you have to believe. It's just that you have to take the actions that keep you open to believing. It says in step 11, you've just got to seek, you know? You just got to try and put the key in the door. Belief will follow the action. It makes complete sense. I would say this to you. If you don't believe in God and you're like, nah, not believing in it, load of rubbish, we're just here, it's just happening. Well, yeah, whatever. When you die, nothing happens, blah, blah, blah. That makes perfect sense to me, to lead a pleasure-driven life, a hedonistic life. Why wouldn't you do what you want, tell lies, gamble, cheat, eat what you want, treat other people how you like? You know, it makes complete sense if there's no accountability, if there's no judgment, if there's no point to this thing. Yeah, that makes complete sense. And then you will fall into the 7 deadly sins, no doubt about it. Check them out, look them up, do a bit of investigation. Anyway, if you relate to this, if you're in enough pain and you think I can help you, click the link below, get a free call with me. We'll have a chat for 20-30 minutes. And if you like the vibes, maybe you'll want to work with me. Otherwise, hey, keep enjoying the free content. I'll keep giving it away. The information is free. The implementation, I can help you with. I can help you with that. I've been where you've been, and I know the way out. Okay? I'm in Rio right now. I'll be flying to LA, back to LA tomorrow. Catch me if you can. Yeehaw. Enjoy the game of life. And remember, the answer is love. Va con Deus.